Hello and a warm welcome back to this 2022 FEI European Dressage Championships for children and under 25 riders. You are joining us for the Grand Prix Freestyle. It's the final day of competition, the final class, and these riders' last chance to pick up medals. Yesterday, we saw Germany's Raphael Netz take the individual gold with 73.462, riding Ferdinand BB. The silver went to Spain's Alejandro Oliva Lázaro, who held onto the lead for such a long time with 72.615, riding Decor. Then in bronze was Denmark's Thea Beck riding Dionysus with 72.333. Top 18 combinations from the Intermediate 2 team test and the Grand Prix, and we cannot wait to watch along with the dancing horses. The first rider into the arena, it is one for Hungary. It is Benedek Pal and Hexagon's Joella, an 8-year-old KWPM mare. They scored 66.436 for individual 19th in the Grand Prix, 71.059 for 14th, the personal best in the Inter 2. But today it's freestyle day. The bell has gone. So we just wait for Benedek to ask for the music to be started. And we find out who's going to be crowned the European U25 Grand Prix Freestyle gold medalist. Our first rider into the arena for Hungary, Benedek Pal and Hexagon's Joella. Lovely steps there in the Piaf, lovely transitions too, really keeping that activity nicely. Just lost the rhythm in the trot there, went to go into canter in the Passage half pass. Super Piaf pirouette. Really seamless transitions today. little bit quarters leading, especially towards the end of that canter half pass. And slightly large canter pirouette there. Better in that second half. Oh, really upping the degree of difficulty there. Canter half pass into a piaffe, sorry, canter pirouette into a piaffe pirouette. She just changed the leg at the end of that canter pirouette, but again, lovely symmetry from the left rein to the right rein. Really difficult to see from that line. I think there may have been a little mistake, but also some swinging in the changes there. Just need to keep those nice and straight on the diagonal line. And again, the same in the ones. And there we have it for Benedek Pal and Hexagon's Joella for Hungary. An incredibly interesting and intricate floor plan for this combination. And bearing in mind, this horse just 8 years old, dealt with that very, very well. Very impressive Piaffe Passage tours today. Really lovely activity, and I think as this horse builds up strength, they are going to come on leaps and bounds. The scores just coming in now. And have a look at those. Note, so the changes every other stride, they were fine, they were mistake-free, just looking at these scores now.
It's Benedek's 6th European Championships. Starting up with
a really, really smart test there for this combination. And as I said, you know, Benedek's 23, this horse just 8 years old. They've got a couple more years at this level to build this horse's strength and come out even stronger next year.
First competition, the team competition.
So we just wait for those scores to come through.
And now just waiting.
His personal best, 71.32.
In the meantime, I can introduce our next competitor, Swedish Warmblood, Cilantro by Johnson, and Blue Horse Hertog.
Still waiting on one confirmed mark. The next horse to come in is one for Sweden. It is Evelina Söderström and Cilantro, a 15-year-old Swedish warm blood gelding by Johnson.
Hexagon
They have
trailer.
scored 2 personal bests so far this week. 70.206 in Inter 2, 67.231. But we have a score 70.505 there for Benedek Pal. Technical marks of 67.650. Artistic marks of 73.360. So that's Benedek Pal from Hungary and Hexagon's Joella. Coming into the arena now to All You Need Is Love. Evelina Söderström and Cilantro for Sweden. Break there. I'd like to see a bit more suppleness through the horse's body there in the trot half pass. Much better transitions into that piaffe. Wonder if she's running a little behind her music there, not going across the full diagonal line. That's the beauty of freestyles. If you're running a little bit in front or a little bit behind, you can adapt the freestyle plan to suit you to catch up with the music. Super stretching here in the extended walk. Nice ground cover. So the double coefficients in this test are the canter pirouette left and canter pirouette right, as well as the piaffe and the passage. That's such a pity, a mistake in the one-time changes there. I wonder if she's got a joker line to be able to repeat those. Yes, she has. Oh, and another mistake. That is such a shame. Okay, so she manages to get some in, but that mistake will still count at the beginning. Coming back down the centre line as she entered to All You Need Is Love. There we have it for Evelina Söderström and Cilantro for Sweden. She really threw a lot into that test. Lots of canter pirouettes, lots of difficult lines.
Was a little bit too short for bringing out the scores for the previous rider. We do it.
Would have liked to have seen a little bit more suppleness. Obviously had that break in the trots half past right. She's got a few fives for that. Flying changes every stride. Obviously that big mistake in both lines. Some fours across the board from the judges. That will also affect the harmony marks in the artistic scores at the end. So the scores just coming through.
Söderström and Cilantro.
Just wait for those scores to be confirmed. Just waiting for the judge at B to confirm their scores before we can bring that to you. The next horse and rider due in at 19 minutes past.
There's just the one commitment missing. For the scores.
And here we have it. Into second place, 69.195. Technical marks of 66.350. Artistic marks of 52.040. There you can see the breakdown of the scores from each of the judges, averaging around 72 in the artistic.
69.195.
So into second place there for Evelina Söderström and Cilantro.
As that combination still under 10 minutes, Arena waiting for her starting time from Belgium.
So into the arena now. It is a rider for Belgium. It's Lauranne Lammens and Hilkara van den Vijverbos. This is a 15-year-old Belgian Warmblood mare. They scored 69.353 for individual 21st place, a personal best for them in the Intermediate 2. 66.103 for individual 20th in the Grand Prix. Two riders back to back to come in for Belgium. This is the first one into the arena now. Lauranne Lammens and Hilkara van het Vijabos for Belgium. Lovely square halt to start with. And a rider to choose to start with 2-time tempies and on a curved line, really throwing down that degree of difficulty. Little croup high in that first change in the line of ones. She's going to, she's repeating the twos. Lovely symmetrical floor plan. Oh no, just dropped her out of the canter in that canter pirouette. Again, a double coefficient movement. Clever choreography there, doing the symmetrical floor plan. Saves her putting in the joker line because she can repeat both lines, but does increase the degree of difficulty because, of course, if you make a mistake in one line, or if the first line's perfect and you make a mistake in the second, that can pull your score down.
Alors,
lovely activity here in the Dressage. Great music. Really fun. I love it when these young riders can use music that they actually really love, that's on trend.
Te dit huissier, lui dit assis dans la merde. Qui dit amour, dit les gosses, dit toujours et dit divorce. Qui dit proche, te dit deuil, car les problèmes ne viennent pas seuls. Qui dit crise, te dit monde, et dit famille. Alors on danse. Alors on danse. Alors on chante. Alors
il est l'heure, fini l'heure de danser. Danse, t'inquiète pas, tu vas danser. danser. Balance, toi mais tu vas te faire balancer. Défonce, toi mais tu vas te faire défoncer.
Tu aimerais faire la fête, ta mère veut te la faire aussi. La fête, le juge voudrait te faire la fête, tout le monde te fera aussi la fête.
Just a little break in the rhythm there in the extended trot.
Alors,
There we have it for Lauranne Lammens and Hilkara van der Vijebos for Belgium. A great job there for this combination. A really, again, a very intricate floor plan, nice and symmetrical on each rein, showing good suppleness there in the trot half passes.
Freestyle final.
Unfortunately, just had a mistake in the first line of ones. And of course had that break in the left canter pirouette. So just bringing those marks down a bit. Do we have a new leader? Some really cool music as well for that test. Really modern. So we have 9 riders coming forward in this first section of this Grand Prix Freestyle for under 25 riders. We'll then have a short break and then have the second part. The second section is where we see our medalists from yesterday. Raphael Netz, Alejandro Oliva Lázaro and Thea Beck. Here is the score. Into third, 69.145. Technical marks of 65.450. Artistic marks of 72.840.
At H at C, 68.625.
A 75 there for the artistic marks at H.
At B, total score 69.145 for our first combination from Belgium.
Our next combination is another one for Belgium. This time it is Luyten and J2L Lamborghini, an 11-year-old Belgian warm blood by Bravo B out of a San Remo mare. They scored 69.088 for individual 22nd and a PB for them in the Int 2, 67.667 in the Grand Prix for individual 15th place. Their Grand Prix Freestyle PB 69.67. Her first Europeans are under 25. Signalling for her music to start. And it's a bit from Queen with Laura Luyten and J2L Lamborghini for Belgium. Good suppleness here in the trot half passes. Super ground cover in the extended trot. Good relaxation here in the extended walk. Enjoying this Queen medley. Matches the horse really well. Oh dear. Resistance there in the piaffe. That's going to be very expensive. That will affect their harmony scores as well. Kept the activity nicely in the canter pirouettes, a little on the large side. Oh, that's a shame. Went really well and then she just didn't do the last one. It'll be interesting to see what the judges make of that one. She could have just waited a little longer so it looked intentional that she didn't do the last one. She's redoing them. Cracking job there for Laura Luyten and J2L Lamborghini for Belgium. Really, really well put together test. Doing a really good job. Her personal best 69.67. I think she might be ahead of that today. Just that last mistake in that one-time change line, in the first one-time change line. And of course the resistance in the Piaf.
For U25 class and qualified for the freestyle final on her first U25 championship.
Just waiting as the scores come in. I think that resistance in the Piaf may well have just brought her below her PB, 69.67. Just waiting for the judge at M and the judge at B to input their scores. The harmony really suffering because of those mistakes.
And now we're just waiting for one commitment. One confirmation. So we have the scores for Laura and T12 Lamborghini.
And here we have it. Into fourth place, 67.975. Technical scores of 65.150. Artistic scores of 70.8. Into fourth place there for Laura Luyten and J2L Lamborghini for Belgium.
And 70.15175 at B. Total score 67.975 for Laura Luyten.
And next up, it is the first rider for the Netherlands. It is Febe van Zwambagt. This is a 9-year-old Hanoverian gelding by For Compliment. She helped the Netherlands win a bronze medal in the team test, 71.441 for individual 9th place. Individual 17th in the Grand Prix was 67.436. And a very experienced rider. The Grand Prix Freestyle PB, 75.57. As the music starts. And we welcome into the arena for the Netherlands, Febe van Zwambagt and Fernando MS. Super steps in the Passage couldn't quite maintain that level of activity in the Piaf. maybe a little ahead of her music. Just cantered before the music changed. Oh, a few mistakes in the ones there. That's a real pity. I wonder if she can repeat those on a really good line though, going from the twos in the half circle into the ones on the line. So time to repeat those changes, and again, more mistakes in the ones, better towards the end. She could have actually done a few more there to just make up for those few mistakes. She had plenty of room on the diagonal line. She's definitely ahead of her music a bit. Or maybe she's not. And there we have it for Febe van Zwambagt and Fernando MS.
Febe van Zwambagt.
A nicely ridden test there by Febe. Unfortunately had mistakes in both lines of those one-time changes. Was able to repeat it and then had a mistake in the second line as well, which was a real shame. Piaf scoring between 5 and 6. So we just wait for those scores to come in.
Her 8th participation on a European Championship, starting up with ponies 2 times for U25, part of the gold medal team 2 years ago here in Hungary, part of the silver medal team last year in Hagen, and part of the bronze team this year, this week here in Hungary again.
So is she
and now we are
enough to go into the lead? I think she might be. for me, the music confused me a little bit. I don't think it distinctly had changes. I like it when the music changes with what the horse and the rider are doing at that time. And for me, it didn't have that variety in the music.
And here it is.
But here we go, 67.8 technical, 75.520 artistic marks, 71.660 into the lead so far for Febe and Fernandel MS for the Netherlands.
71.667, and she takes over the lead now at the Grand Prix Freestyle.
Next into the arena, it is the rider for Great Britain. It is Lucy Jane Amy. She's riding Rudy, this 13-year-old Holstein. They scored a personal best in the team test, 71.294 for individual 12th place. They scored 67.538 in the individual Grand Prix for 16th place. The only British rider to make it through to the freestyle. Sorry, we seem to be facing some technical issues. Very sorry for this. We've just had a drop in the internet, which means a drop in the feed. We will be back with you as quickly as possible. So sorry about this. I can confirm that Lucy Jane Amy has finished her test now. Just watching the scores coming in. Lots of 7s and 8s on the board. A few 8s for the extended walk. 6s and 6.5s for the half pass left. 7s across the board for the extended trot. 7s for the half pass left in canter and extended canter. Seems like she would have had an issue in the tempi changes, the 2-time tempi changes. 5s and 5.5s for those. However, an 8, a few 7.5s and 7s for the tempi changes every stride. Canter pirouette right, 3 7s, a 7.5 and a 6.5. And roughly the same for the canter pirouette left. The passage scoring 3 7s, 2 6.5s. The piaffe 3 6.5s, a 6 and a 7. The transitions 4 7s and a 6.5. And the entrance at the beginning and the ends 7 across the board. The rhythm 7, 7.5, 7.5, 7.7 and a 7. Harmony 3 7s and 2 7.5s. Choreography 4 7.5s and a 7. Degree of difficulty 2 7.5s, 2 7s and a 7.3. And the music 3 7.5s, a 7.7 and a 7.2. So that brings her to a total score of 70.865. She goes into second place. Technical marks of 68.250. Artistic marks of 73.480. So close to her PB, her personal best 71.670. So just behind that and into second place for Lucy Jane Amy and Rudy for Great Britain. We're doing all we can to bring the feed back to you. We have 3 more partnerships now to come before the break. Into the arena now is Adrián Roldán Návar and Floyd for Spain. A 12-year-old KWPN gelding. They scored 70.794 for individual 17th place in the team test. Helped get Spain into 4th place, very close behind the Netherlands. Then 68.487 for individual 14th in the Grand Prix. We will be bringing you the feed as soon as we possibly can. Unfortunately, problems with the internet connection on site means that it is down for the moment. If we can't get the feed up, I will bring you the scores of Adrián Roldán Návar and Floyd from Spain as they come in. And of course, we'll be back to you as soon as the picture resumes. Scores just coming in now for Adrián Roldán Návar and Floyd. They got 3 7s and 2 6.5s for the collected walk. 4 6.5s and a 6 for the extended walk. Half pass right, 3. Oh, and we're back. A score of 71.650 total into second place there for Adrián.
0.775 at M69, 0.75 at B total score.
Great to have the picture back now. So technical marks for Adrián 68.3, artistic marks was 75%, a total score of 71.650. So next into the arena now is Jasmin Yom Tov and Fujoy 37. They scored 70.970 for 16th place in the Intermediate 2, a personal best. 69.026 for 12th place in the Grand Prix. So into the arena now for Hungary, Jasmin Yom Tov and Fujoy 37. This horse just 9 years old, Westphalian gelding by feedback. Really lovely steps in the extended trot. This horse has lovely activity, big ground cover, and super passage. Jasmin beautifully in time with her music. Such an incredibly talented horse for such a young age. Just think once he gets a bit older, a bit stronger, there's so much talent here. Jasmin's been riding at Grand Prix since she was 13 years old. There's only 21 now, so again, another 4 years at this level for this partnership. nowhere to hide, doing the 2-time tempi changes on the centre line. Mistake free for today. Stepping a bit wide behind in the Piaf. And there we have it for Jasmin Yom Tov and for Joy 37. Big pats and cuddles for Joy. Done a great job today, this combination. Such a new partnership. Oh, hang on tight, Jasmin. A great test from this partnership. And it's their first international freestyle, so no personal best to compare it with.
And what a joy it is to ride in the European.
A really super job. This rider with so much experience and giving this horse a lot of confidence in the arena. They know that they're going to come back stronger and better next year. But a great start for this combination.
And it's her 5th in the U25 class. And this
last year she finished inside the top 10 with Hexagon's Granville.
To go for the U25.
Can she do it again?
And now we are waiting.
She might well go into the lead with that test. She has got some high marks in here. 8.3, 8.5, 8, a 7.5 and an 8 for music. Just waiting for the judges at H and B to confirm their scores. And it is into the lead, 73.955 there for Jasmin Yom Tov. Technical scores 70.550, artistic scores of 77.360. Into the lead for Jasmin, 73.955, and for Joy for Hungary.
It's a total score.
And she looks very happy. Big hugs to her team. Fantastic job. And for a horse just 9 years old, a fantastic start to their careers. So just one more combination now to go before we take a break. It is one for the Netherlands. They were in the top 10 yesterday in the Grand Prix.
8 riders are behind us. One left before the break.
So 10 combinations to come.
To the second part, and
we'll have a short break for 15 minutes. Come back at 20 to 1.
The medals.
We will have riders from the Netherlands, all of the German riders, some of the Danish riders, our silver medalist from Spain, Alejandro Oliva Lázaro. He's coming in at 118. But for now, the last rider before the break It is Talia Rockx and Verdi de la Venza,
Combination number 9 in the FEI
a
Grand Prix
20-year-old
Freestyle with
KWPN
that
gelding by Florette AS.
by
Out of a Sandro
His
hit
name
mare.
is Verdi
They
de la
helped the Netherlands
Fazenda,
win a
and he's
bronze
ridden
medal
by
in the
Talia
team
Rockx
with
of the Netherlands.
70.765 for individual 18th place. That was a personal best score. 70.692 in the Grand Prix. As the music starts and she gets underway, we have in the arena now for the Netherlands, Talia Rockx and Verdi de la Fazenda. Best score 75.475. Music from Avatar. I know that because I ride to it myself. Good ground cover here in the walk. Lovely relaxation. Good stretching here in the extended walk work. Really nice into that canter pirouette. Oh, and a mistake in the twos. Hopefully she's got a joker line. I'm guessing she's going to come out of this and do her 1 times to keep it symmetrical. Yeah. I think they were all clean. Let's hope she's got another line here for the 2s. She has. Good. Well ridden. And that's it for Talia Rockx and Verdi de la Fazenda for the Netherlands. As the scores start coming through, a really good job. Just that mistake in the first line of 2-time changes, which was a real shame, but managed to repeat it in her joker line. Lots of 7s coming through. There was unfortunately a mistake in the 1 times as well. But by repeating the 2 times, she got a 6, a 7, a 7.5, a 6.5 and a 5. So we just wait for a couple of the scores to be confirmed, waiting for the artistic marks.
Thank you, Marcus.
Very strange for me hearing somebody else ride to my music. Some really, really lovely marks coming through. Her personal best, 75.475. It's going to be close to that. And I think she may have done enough to go into the lead before the break. And she has 74.130 into the lead, 70.9 technical marks, 77.360 artistic marks there, a 79 from the judge at C artistic, 78.8 there from the judge at E as well. Really, really super marks there for Talia Rockx from the Netherlands. A great job to lead as we head into the break. Another 9 riders to come. Make sure you join us back at 20 to 1 local time for the final 9 riders. All of our medalists are still to come.
That leads to the medals of the individual freestyle U25 European Championship. Talia Rockx from the Netherlands, last rider before the break, now in the lead, followed up by Jasmin Yom Tov from Hungary with 73.955, near to the 74. On the 3rd place from the Netherlands, Febe van Zwambagt, and on the 4th and 5th, Mr. Adrián Roldán Návar from Spain, and Lucy Jane Amy from Great Britain.
Here we stand at beginning, and in goes passing us by, and I can't dream for us all. I hope I'm in a better state when here and now crumbles and falls, and you make worlds collide. I knew you'd come knocking one day, unannounced like a thief in the night.
Welcome back after the break, and the next rider into the arena is one for the Netherlands. It is Jessica Poelman and Chocolate Cookie RDP.
After the break,
A 15-year-old KWPN gelding by Johnson TN out of a Livingstone mare. This combination helped the Netherlands bring home a bronze medal in the team competition, scoring 71.147 for 13th place individually. They scored 70.282 for 11th place in the Grand Prix. The Grand Prix Freestyle personal best is 78.075. As the music starts. And we welcome, for the Netherlands, Jessica Poelman and Chocolate Cookie RDP. Not sure what's happened to the music. If she wants to protest it, she has to put her hand up. She's coming back out. She's going to have to take this up with the judge at sea. Okay, take two. Jessica Poelman and Chocolate Cookie RDP for the Netherlands. Really lovely steps in the Piaf pirouette. Super transitions. test so far. Wonderful relaxation in the extended walk. Huge ground covering extended canter and lovely transition back before she goes into that canter pirouette. Again, just increasing that degree of difficulty. Double pirouette. Remember, those pirouettes are a double coefficient as well. Clean line of twos and on a curved line. Unfortunately, a mistake there in the one-time changes. Let's see if she's got a joker line where she can repeat those. I think it's coming now. Yes. Well executed. What a finish there for Jessica Poelman and Chocolate Cookie RDP. A wonderful performance for this combination. Is it enough to go into the lead? Plenty of 7s and 7.5s, a splattering of 8s on the score sheet. Really, really lovely job. Just that mistake in the one-time changes the first time. Luckily able to repeat that. Lots and lots of 7.5s. 3 8s for the start, for the entrance and the final halt. I'm just waiting for the artistic marks now to come through.
Hollandia. Jessica Poelman.
4 out of the 5 artistic marks from the judge at C have been rewarded, and 8.
Part of the bronze medal team this week.
Just waiting for these scores to be confirmed. We have 8s across the board for the music. Choreography, 8s across the board. 1 7.9, which is pretty much an 8. So is it enough to take the lead? Away from Talia Rockx, her teammate.
And
It is 74.595,
It's,
technical marks of
73.95,
71.150, artistic marks of 78.040. Incredibly close there between herself and Talia Rockx.
And she goes into the lead
Just
with
less than 0.4 in it
74.595.
between the two. So Jessica Poelman and Chocolate Cookie into the lead. 74.595 is the score to beat. But next in, it is our first rider for Germany. They brought home the team gold. This is Alexa Westendarp and Four Seasons FRH. They scored 72.706 for individual fourth in the team test, 70.615 for individual eighth in the Grand Prix. What can they do today? Into the arena now. First rider for Germany, Alexa Westendarp and Four Seasons FRH. Travelling a bit here in the Piaf, managed to keep the activity, but the judges would like to see it a little more on the spot. Very well-known music. For the life of me, can't think of what it is. Oh, that Piaf was going so beautifully, then a little loss of balance coming out again into the passage. A little bit hurried in the walk rhythm and the collected walk. Oh, just losing the rhythm here in the Piaf again. A risky movement to break the walk up with a Piaf pirouette. We see it done quite a lot in the senior Grand Prix work, but unfortunately the Piaf not quite established well enough. Symmetry here in the test. Super. Very nice line of ones. Almost looked like the judge clapped her then. I don't think he did, but... This looking a really, really lovely test. Alexa was so close to winning a medal yesterday. Just narrowly missed out. Can she do enough today? A fabulous job there. Well done to Alexa Westendarp and Four Seasons FRH. They represented Germany. Already got a team gold in the bag from this week. Can they make it a second medal? A really, really good job there from this combination. Plenty of 8s coming up on the score sheet. Her personal best, 71.040. Marked down a little bit for the Piaf. As I said, not quite as on the spot as the judges would like it to be.
Winning the team gold silver medal 2020 here in Pilisjászfalu.
Just waiting for the scores to be confirmed.
The team
Has she done enough to get in the top 3?
A few days ago this week, and now
I
we are
think
waiting
she
for
may
her
have
score.
got a personal best. As we bring you those scores, she has 73.685, 69.87, sorry, 69.850, 77.520 for artistic, a personal best, and into 4th place. Next into the arena, it is the final rider for Belgium. It is Nico Nyssen and Farrington. This is a 12-year-old KWPN gelding by Jazz. They have already scored 2 personal bests over the last couple of days, been incredibly consistent in their marks. 71.324 for individual 10th place. That was a personal best in the intermediate 2. 71% for individual 6th place. And again, another personal best there for Nico. So top 6 in the Grand Prix. What can they deliver today? The time of his life. And I'm sure he owes it all to Farrington. Into the arena now for Belgium. Nico Nyssen and Farrington for Belgium. and dropped him in that transition coming into the piaffe. Recovered well though, and some beautiful piaffe steps there. The transition mark is a separate mark to the actual piaffe. Great music. Actually, I think it was Karina Castelcru had similar music at the World Championships with Helene Stansira this year. That was a big crowd pleaser. Clear changes then on the inside track. Not 100% straight. Just needs to watch the balance at times in the canter. Oh, a little late into that flying change there. Ones. Oh, okay. I think he rescued that. I didn't actually count. I would have thought that that would be at the minimum. We'll soon find out if he repeats them. It did look like he went to ask for another one, so lovely canter pirouette. Beautifully in time with his music. I can't wait to see what scores they're going to get. One times that time, and looked all clean from this angle. Difficult transition there. The canter into the piaffe performed well. super energy down this final centre line. Great job there from Nico Nyssen and Farrington for Belgium. A really, really super job there. Already an 8 for the passage. Lots of 7s.
Nyssen and Farrington, Belgium.
Really super job. Just a little error in the extended canter. And then again, of course, yeah, it was in the Tempe ones. He got 5.5, 6, 5.5, 4.5, and a 6 for those.
Wonderful 6th place.
8.5 for the canter pirouette, 2 8.5s for the right canter pirouette, 2 8s for the left canter pirouette, 7.5 sevens.
Of his freestyle test.
Some good marks for the Piaf. Some 8s for the music. The rhythm, energy and elasticity, 8.5, 8, 8, 7.3. His personal best around 75.1. Not sure he's going to be quite getting that today with those couple of mistakes. So just waiting for
missing.
B to confirm.
And then we have it.
And here we have it. 73.715 into 4th place and 80 from the judge at B for the artistic, 79.550 technical, 77.880 artistic marks. A fabulous score there for Nico Nyssen and Farrington for Belgium.
875 would be a total score of 73.715, and it's the 4th place for Nico Nyssen and Farrington.
Next into the arena, it is the first rider, I think, from Denmark. Yes, first rider for Denmark. This is Laura Christine Thorup, and she is riding Blue Horse Venvanzino, 12-year-old stallion by Vivaldi,
and ridden by Laura Christine Thorup,
owned by the Blue Horse stud. Scored 71.882 for individual 7th place, a personal best for them, and helped bring home the silver for Denmark. Then in the Grand Prix, they scored 70.8385 for individual 10th. A really, really super horse. Very smart combination. It's going to start getting very, very interesting now. 6 horse and rider combinations to go. So into the arena now for Denmark, Laura Christine Thorup and Blue Horse Venezino. .225. Their personal best so far. That score would put them into gold medal position. Good steps there in the piaffe. Again, this horse has such a super hind leg, great activity. Lovely one-time changes there. Just repeating those twos, a mistake in the first line. I think that was meant to be a canter to piaffe. Not quite direct enough, I'm sure, as she would have liked. A very difficult transition to pull off. And there we have it for Laura Christine Thorup and Blue Horse Veneziano.
Laura Christine Thorup and Blue Horse Veneziano.
The first Danish rider to come forward of 3. Just 5 more combinations after this. Still all to play for. The score to beat at the moment is 74.595. That is Jessica Poelman and Chocolate Cookie RDP. Silver medal score at the moment 74.130 and bronze 73.955.
It's Laura Christine's first season in the U25. being part of the silver medal team.
So is this test enough
and
to
we're
bring
now
her
looking forward for
into
her marks in
the top
freestyle
3?
final?
Just waiting for scores to come through. Her personal best 76.255. Obviously had that mistake in the changes. Managed to rectify it.
And we're just a few moments away.
Has she
Just
done
with
enough to
one
take the lead?
score to get put
Just
in.
waiting for the judge at M to
The
confirm.
next rider is around the arena. 13 competitors behind us, and now we come to
So
the group
we'll
of
introduce
top
the next
5 from
rider.
yesterday's
This is the
individual
top
test.
5 now from the Grand Prix. And this
And
is
here we
our
see
silver medalist, Alejandro Oliva
silver
Lázaro
medal
and
individual
Decor. But we
winner.
have a score and she's
But
into the lead.
here we
Laura
have
Christine Thorup,
Cor, Fola,
75.355,
Christine
technical marks of 72.150,
77.075,
artistic marks of 78.560. Into the lead, not quite her personal best, but it is enough to overtake everybody else. 5 riders left to go. Can she stay in the medals? This man is going to challenge her. Alejandro Oliva Lázaro and Decor, they were the silver medalists yesterday in the Grand Prix, 72.615. They were 8th in the team test, 71.794. Into the arena now for Spain. Alejandro Oliva Lázaro and Decor. Really lovely active steps in the PF. This horse has a huge amount of ground coverage. Another pop medley. Nicely on the beat in the Piaf Passage. Tina Turner, can he be simply the best today? Oh, that was beautifully ridden. First time I've seen that, and I like that a lot. Half pass into Piaf, back up into the canter half pass. Right, into the changes. Incredibly difficult on a circle. Just one mistake behind, and again another mistake towards the end there. Beautifully in time with the music, and clean ones. Can he repeat those twos? Double canter pirouette. No time to repeat the twos, unfortunately. That's going to be expensive. Great piece of music to finish with. Fabulous finish there for Alejandro Oliva Lázaro and Deco. Really super test, really technically difficult, executed brilliantly, lovely floor plan, really cool music, matched the horse well, really fun. I thoroughly enjoyed watching that. He was our individual silver medalist yesterday. Has he done enough to take the lead again today? Let's wait and see.
Yeah, now we are waiting for
So personal best 77.105.
Friend for Alejandro and Decor. Yesterday he got
a 9 for the music from the judge at C. For 8.5s for the degree of difficulty. A 9 for the choreography from the judge at C. We're just waiting for B's artistic marks to come through. A 9, 3 8.5s and an 8.6 for the music. I think we might have a new leader. How long can he stay there though? What a test. And he's into the lead with a personal best 78.345. Technical marks of 74.050. Artistic marks of 82.640. 78.345 is the score to beat. Alejandro Oliva Lázaro and Deco are into the lead in gold medal position.
78.345 for Alejandro and Decor. Will this be another medal for our
with just 4 riders to go?
But there's still
we have
4 to go in this
2
test.
riders from Denmark and 2 riders from Germany. We have the individual gold medalist and the individual bronze medalist from the Grand Prix to go.
Test.
But Alejandro has laid down that score of 78.345. That is now the score to beat. Silver is 75.355. Bronze 74.595. Can we see any 80% today. That would be wonderful. The next rider was 5th individually in the Grand Prix yesterday. These next 4 riders were all within the top 5 of the Grand Prix. So coming around the arena now is Carolin Roman and Dakas Donløv, 13-year-old Danish warm-blood stallion. They scored 72.559, the individual 5th with a personal best in the team test. They helped Denmark bring home a silver medal. 71.077 yesterday in the Grand Prix. Outside of the medals, but inside the top 5. She has to beat 78.345 to take gold, but she has to beat 74.595 to be in the medals. So into the arena now for Denmark. Carolin Roman and Dakas Donløv for Denmark. Best score 74.775. That would take her into bronze. A little late into her walk music there, but good one-time tempi changes. anticipation there coming back into the collected walk. Doing those 2-time changes and into ones. Fabulous line there, really well ridden. Super ground cover in the extended trot.
Bangkok, Oriental sitting in the city, don't know what the city is.
Music matches really well to this horse. It is a bit of a mishmash of musics. Quite a bit of swinging here in the Pilisjászfalu, coming down the centre line. And there we have it for Carolin Roman and Jacques Donlov. They are representing Denmark. A good job from this combination. Plenty of 7s, a splattering of 8s on the score sheet. Not scoring quite so high in the canter pirouette, especially the one to the right.
Carolina ended up in the
So we just wait for those scores to come through.
Individual test on her first European Championships for U25 in her second.
So just 3
U25
riders left to go. Not sure that this is going to be enough to challenge Alejandro. Her personal best 74.775 for this test. I think she's going to be fairly close to that, but not sure if it's going to be enough to put her in contention for a medal today. 3 8s, an 8.5 and an 8.2 for the music. Just waiting for the judge at E to confirm the score, and then we will be bringing those to you.
Shortly we finalize the scores for Carolina and Jacques Donlov.
Next in though we have our gold medalist from the individual Grand Prix yesterday. He's already won 2 gold medals this week. And it's into 5th for Carolin Roman, and she has scored 74.020, 69.2 for technical, 78.840 for artistic. Into 5th place, 74.020. So not enough for a medal today. But
so far
in the arena, as I was saying, it is our double gold medalist so far. This is Raphael Netz for Germany, and he's riding the wonderful Ferdinand
this
Bibi,
week.
a
One gold
13-year-old
medal,
Hanoverian
one
gelding
individual
by
medal.
Florencio
Please
too,
welcome Ferdinand Bibi, Hanoverian
scoring
gelding by Florencio Vanciano, owned by
75.294.
Beatrice Büchler-Keller
That was
and
in
ridden
first
by
place. Helped
Raphael
Germany
Netz,
bring home the
Germany.
gold. Then in the individual yesterday, 73.462 for the individual gold medal. That test was not mistake-free either. So we just wait for him to signal for the music. And there he goes. So our individual gold medalist, Raphael Netz and Ferdinand Bibi for Germany in the arena. Little break in the rhythm in that extended trot. Super piaffe passage work. Wow. What a test there from Raphael Netz and Ferdinand BB from Germany. An absolutely superb job by this combination. Absolutely super. 2 clean lines of tempi changes. Lots and lots of 8s coming through. Some really super Piaf dressage work. He's absolutely thrilled with his performance. Is it going to be enough for a personal best? 81.210, a PB. From the judge at C, we have 3 9s for the collective artistic marks. Just waiting for the rest of the judges. We have a technical mark.
Bringing his team
just waiting for the artistic marks to come through. 2 riders left to come. So if he can go into the lead, he ensures that he will walk home with at least a bronze. Are we going to have an 80% today? Are we going to have a new leader? 78% is the score to beat. Just waiting for B to confirm their marks. Do we have a new leader? It's very, very tight. And we do, into the lead, Raphael Netz, 79.435, Ferdinand BB, technical marks of 74.350, and artistic marks of a whopping 84.520. A fantastic score there from Raphael Netz and the lovely Ferdinand BB. So he is guaranteed a medal. 2 riders left to go. Another rider now for Germany. It is Alina Schröder and Paula OLD. They scored 71.324 to help Germany bring that gold medal home. Individual 10th with a personal best for that. And then in the Grand Prix, 71.718 for individual 4th place. Just missing out on a medal. She held on to a bronze for a very long time. Couldn't make it stick though, right at the last minute. So can she do enough to bring home a medal today? 2 personal bests so far this week. So into the arena now for Germany. It is Alina Schröder and Paula OLD for Germany. Oh, just lost the rhythm of the trot there in the passage half pass.
Lass uns leben wie ein Feuerwerk, Feuerwerk, oh, oh. Feuerwerk, so leben wir ein Feuerwerk. Hör mir zu, wenn ich dir zeige, wer ich wirklich bin. Hör mir zu, wenn ich schweige. Ey, da müsste Musik sein, überall wo du bist. Und wenn es am schönsten ist, spiel es wieder und wieder. Ey, da müsste Musik sein. Ey, da müsste Musik sein.
Unfortunately, a mistake there in the two time changes.
Ey, da müsste Musik sein, überall wo du bist. Und wenn es am schönsten ist, spiel es wieder und wieder. Ey, da müsste Musik sein. Ey, da müsste Musik sein.
Oh, and another mistake in the ones. Well recovered. I wonder if she has another line spare. She does. Chosen to do the twos. And then into ones. Better ones that time. I'm pretty sure I saw a mistake in the twos though. And there we have it for Alina Schröder and Paula
Alina
OLD
Schröder
for
and
Germany.
OLD Germany.
Oh gosh, a few mistakes in there. She has left it wide open. I'm not sure that that's going to be enough to get into a medal position. Some 4s for the flying changes. A couple of 6s and a 5 as well. A few times the Piaf just fell a little bit flat. Just struggled a few times with that.
4th place yesterday. Collecting
Plenty
the
of
gold team
8s
medal with the
though
German
for the
team.
trot work. Lovely, lovely half passes.
We are now waiting for Alina's score in the
I'm not
freestyle.
sure it's going to be enough to challenge for a medal, and if it's not, then we will see Alejandro have a confirmed medal. 78.345. Alejandro is in silver at the moment. The score to get into the medal, 75.355. I think just one too many mistakes today is going to hold her back from getting up there with the rest of them.
the scores are
So,
dropping in.
2 more judges, one more
Just
judge
one
to confirm their
confirmation
score.
missing.
I think enough to make it into the top 10. Just one rider left to go, and it is the individual bronze
And
medalist.
here we have it.
73.170 for Alina Schröder and Paula OLD. 69.3 there for the technical marks. 77.040 for artistic. A real shame about those mistakes. But it's dressage and anything can happen. So, our last combination, that means Raphael Netz and Alejandro have confirmed medals. This lady, however, is our bronze medalist from the Grand Prix. She is riding the 14-year-old Dionysos KWPN. She scored 72.971 for silver in the team. That was a personal best. Yesterday in the Grand Prix, 72.333 into bronze. Another personal best. So the score to beat, 75.355 for Thea Beck and Dionysos for Denmark. I'd like to see more stretch here in the extended walk. Well, they were certainly all in that together, and hopefully it has made their dreams come true. Huge hugs there to Dionysus from Thea Beck from Denmark. What a stunning test. My goodness. It is going to be incredibly tight here at the top between these top riders. Her personal best 74.6. Will she do enough to overtake that? Plenty of 8s on the score sheet. 8s for all of the artistic marks from the judge at C. Just waiting for the other judges to confirm their scores. Is she going to bring home another medal? It's going to be incredibly close. She has to beat 75.355 to bring home a bronze. She has to beat 78.345 to bring home a silver. I think she may be a medalist, but what colour is it going to be? She's already smashed 2 of her personal bests this week. Is she about to get a third? And is she about to get a third medal? Already a team silver medalist. Already an individual bronze medalist. Has she gone and done it again?
With the team bronze medal in the individual, and now
just waiting for these scores to be confirmed. They're taking their time. They're keeping us on the edge of our seats.
Where she's ending up.
Has she done enough to be a medalist again? Yes, she has, and it's a bronze for Thea Beck and Dionysus. They have brought home a second individual bronze medal, 76.670 total score, 73.7 technical marks, 79.640 for artistic marks. She is our double bronze medalist for this individual Grand Prix freestyle. So Raphael Netz, our triple gold medalist, 79.435, riding Ferdinand BB for Germany. Alejandro, our double silver medalist, Alejandro Oliva Lázaro and Decor, 78.345. And Thea Beck, the Danish rider there, riding Dionysus, 76.670, our double bronze medalist. Fantastic riding. Beautiful tests by these under 25 Grand Prix dressage riders. Some real stars for the future. So as we just prepare for the prize giving now, we will leave those scores for you. Some fantastic riding. Didn't quite break into the 80s, but lots of personal bests for our riders today. Raphael Netz, a triple gold medalist under 25. He nearly did it last year, but not quite. But this year was his year. 3 gold medals, 1 from the team, 1 from the Grand Prix, and 1 from the Grand Prix freestyle. Alejandro Oliva Lázaro, double silver individual individual medalist, and Thea Beck, double bronze medalist and silver team medalist. Huge congratulations to all of our riders, to all of our horses, and to all of their incredible teams for such brilliant performances over the last 5 days. And of course to our children who competed earlier on today. Fantastic stars for the future. I'm sure we will be seeing plenty of these names in the future in senior dressage. But that's it from us today. A massive thank you for watching along. I hope you've enjoyed it. Enjoy the rest of your day. And a huge congratulations to all of our riders, but especially Raphael Netz, Alejandro Oliva Lázaro, and Thea Beck, our new Grand Prix freestyle medalists. That's it from me, Natasha Baker. Thank you very much and enjoy the prize giving.
so the relation can't done. No.
I don't wanna feel weak like I feel right now. I don't wanna feel the whole world crumbling down. But mostly I don't wanna feel you slip away from my fingertips. Cause there is no worse feeling than this, and knowing that it might have been our last kiss. I don't wanna feel lost like I feel right now.
It's a human sign when things go wrong, when the scent of her lingers and temptation strong. Cold, cold heart, hard done by you. Something's looking better, baby. Just pass it through. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man I think I am at home. Oh no, no, no. And this is what I should have said. Well, I thought it, but I kept it hid. Cold, cold heart, hard done by you. Something's looking better, baby. Just pass it through. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man I think I am at home. Oh no, no, no. And this is
Ladies and gentlemen, the medalists of the European Championships U25 freestyle individual title riders, please unmount and stand behind your designated podium. The presenters of the medal ceremony are Mr. Adrián Yom Tov, Honorary President of the event. The President of the Grand Jury, Mrs. Ulrike Nivell from Germany, and Mr. Julia Dalush, Commissioner at the Ministry of Defense and Sport. And now, we congratulate the winner of the bronze medal with her horse Dionysos, Thea Beck, Denmark. The medals are presented by Mrs. Ulrike Nivell on behalf of the Grand Jury. Congratulations from Mr. Adrián Yom Tov and Mr. Julia Dalush. Second place, the silver medal, goes to Alejandro Oliva Lázaro with Decor, Spain, España. Also the silver medals are given by Mrs. Ulrike Dibel. On behalf of the Grand Jury, congratulations from Mr. Gyula Talos and Mr. Ari Yom Tov. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the gold medal, European Championship champion, Dressage U25 Freestyle Individual 2022 is with Ferdinand BB, Raphael Netz, Germany. He receives his gold medal from Mrs. Ulrike Nibel and the congratulations from the ministry from Mr. Gyula Talos, and on the behalf of the organizer, Mr. Ari Yom Tov. Ladies and gentlemen, I would now kindly ask you to be upstanding for the national anthem of Germany. Ladies and gentlemen, the medalists of the European Dressage U25 Freestyle Individual Championship. So riders, when all pictures are taken, I would kindly ask you to mount your horses again. And now, ladies and gentlemen, as everyone gets seated on her horse, we have again the chance to congratulate them at the lap of honor. Ladies and gentlemen, the European champion U25 freestyle. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks to all that made this event run so well. This was the European Champions Dressage, U25 and children, and we will be back next year with the European Championships Dressage, young riders and U25. Ladies and gentlemen, have a safe trip home and stay healthy.
Clap your hands, move your feet, 2 steps back to the beat. Clap your hands, move your feet, 2 steps back to the beat. Clap your hands, move your feet, 2 steps back to the beat. Clap your hands, move your feet, 2 steps back to the beat.
Everybody, let's move to the beat. We can dance now, baseline under our feet. Everybody, dancing all along. Time to party, sing our
house in Budapest, my hidden treasure chest, golden grand piano, my beautiful Castillo. I give it all. My acres of land, I haven't cheated. It may be hard for you to stop and believe what for you. I give it all. If you want the reason why I should never make a change, and baby, if you hold me, then all of this will go away. If you want the reason why I should never make a change, and baby, if you hold me, then all of this will go away. My many artifacts, the list goes on. If you just say the words, I up and run, oh to you.